In this particular video, we will look into the modifications of leaf as well as we will talk of the venation that is present in leaf. Now, talking of the modifications of leaf, there can be 5 modifications. The first is storage of food, second is support, third is protection, then is synthesis of food, and finally there are some insectivorous plants. Looking first into the function of storage of food, in this particular case, the leaves will become fleshy to store the food, and prominent examples are onion and the garlic. We can see the onion in this particular diagram. So the leaves are fleshy and these fleshy leaves are actually storing food in these cases. The second example is the support. Now, in the case of support, leaves will modify into tendrils and these will provide the support for climbing, and that is how we call these structures as leaf tendrils. In this, prominent example is the pea plant. We can look into this diagram. It is the pea plant, and in this, leaves have modified into the tendril, circular support giving structures called as tendrils, and that is how pea plant will climb on the structures. The point to be noted here is that stem can also modify to form the tendrils. In that case, it is called as stem tendril, but in this case, we are calling it leaf tendril. Third is the protection. Now, in the case of protection, leaves can modify to form spines, and spines will be used for protection or the defense. We can see in the case of cactus, in these small structures, these. So, these small structures are called as spines, which we have drawn, and these are actually modifications of leaves. So, these spines will perform the function of protection. The fourth function is the synthesis of food. Now, normally the synthesis of food occurs in leaves, but in this case, leaves will be small and short-lived, and to compensate it, the petioles will expand and will become green and will in fact synthesize food. In this case, these are called as phyllodes, and example is Australian acacia. Coming to the last modification of leaf, these are insectivorous plants. Now, in the case of insectivorous plants, it will be the leaves of these plants that will modify and they will trap the insects, and common examples are the pitcher plant and the Venus fly trap. After this, coming to the topic that is venation. Now, arrangement of veins and veinlets in a leaf, in lamina of leaf, is called as venation. Now, as we see in both these two cases, we can see the different arrangement of veins, and this arrangement is actually the venation. Now, venation can be of two types. We can say it can be reticulate venation, and the second type can be parallel venation. The difference lies in the fact that in the first case, there will be a midrib. From these, a network of veins will arise. So, if the veins are present in the form of a network, it is called as reticulate venation, and reticulate venation is present in dicot plants. The second case is the parallel venation. In the case of parallel venation, all veins will run almost parallel to each other and it will not form a network, and this particular case is common in the monocot plants.